Very good morning, children. I hope you are all doing well. Today, let us once again recall the last lesson. Every successful story is also a story of great failures. So, in the last class, I told you if you want success, you have to double your failure rate. So, what Watson stated, he stated that if you want to succeed, double your failure rate. So, if you want success, what we have to do is we have to double our failures. So, from our failures, we can learn the mistakes and next time we won't repeat it. In the last class, we have seen some of the great personalities. The first one whom we have seen is Abraham Lincoln. So, Abraham Lincoln, at the age of 52, he became the president of America. So, what people think, oh, really he is very lucky, he became the president of America. But the people, they don't see the other side. What is the other side? They are the failures. They only see the success and say that really he is lucky, but they don't see the failures at the back. So, at age 21, Abraham Lincoln, he failed in his business. Like that at the age of 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20. So, all these years he failed in his business. He lost the senatorial race. He lost the congressional race. He lost his dear ones, his wife. So, finally at the age of 52, he became the president of America. See how many failures he faced. So, Abraham Lincoln thought, this failure is not a dead end for me. It is not a dead end. He could have quit. So, what we do is, if we fail once, twice, we leave that. We leave our destination. We go to depression. We really feel upset and all. But here in the case of Abraham Lincoln, he did not leave his goal. He failed many times and finally at the age of 52, he became the president of America. So almost 31 years he failed in his life. But he did not feel that failure is a dead end, but it is a detour. So if not this way, I go in other way to reach my goal. So this is Abraham Lincoln, who failed many times and finally he succeeded in becoming the president of America. Next, if you see Lee D. Forrest. So what did he invent? He invented triode tubes. So these triode tubes are very useful in our radios and all to amplify the sound and all. So here he invented Lee D. Forrest. Lee D. Forrest, he invented triode tubes. And he asked the people to buy the stocks of his company. He asked the people to buy these triode tubes and said that if you buy these triode tubes, you can transmit a human voice from surface to the Atlantic Ocean. So for that, the district autonomy, what he did is, he punished Lee D. Forrest by saying that you are cheating people by telling that these triode tubes can transmit a human voice. So just imagine, children, if there are no triode tubes, so there won't be any communication. So that is he was charged, that is the failure. So that is the failure we faced. But still, he invented triode tubes, and these triode tubes are very useful in our life. Next, coming to the Wright brothers. You all know who invented aeroplane. So here Wright brothers The New York Times editorial. It is the name of a newspaper, like how we have a Hindu paper, isn't it? So the New York Times editorial. So what they did is they questioned the knowledge of Wright brothers. So how they have questioned the wisdom, knowledge of Wright brothers. So you people, these Wright brothers, they are doing one project which can fly in the air. Then this editorial, New York Times editorial, they question, oh you fools, how can a heavier thing can fly in the air? In that way, they question. They degraded the knowledge of Wright brothers. Finally, after 1 week of criticizing them, they took their first flight at Kitty Hawks. So that is the attitude of these great personalities. Next, coming to the next we have seen is Colonel Sanders. So he is the founder of KFC. We all know. Kentucky Fried Chicken. You go to KFC and buy and eat chicken and all, no, very yummy, tasty, right? Yes, Colonel Sanders. So look at the attitude of Colonel Sanders. So at that time, at 61 years, at the age of 61, sorry, at the age of 65 years, what people will think, oh, it is our retirement age, we have to lead the rest of our life very peacefully at home. We all think in that way. 65 is the retirement age for everyone, so we don't need to work hard anymore. Now it is the retirement age. But this Colonel Sanders at the age of 65, so with the damaged car and with a check of $100. So what he did is he wanted to do something with that money. He don't want to waste. He wanted to do something with that money. And what he did is he remembered the recipe of his mother. And what he did is he made a dish. And what he did is he went to sell that recipe what he had learned from his mother. So what we will do? We go to one door, two doors, and the third door we knock. So if they don't if they are not willing to buy our recipe, what we will do? We will leave. We think really I worked hard. I went and knocked many doors, but no one bought my recipe. But Colonel Sanders, do you know how many doors he went and knocked? After knocking 1,000 doors, then we got the first order. But what we people think is, we go and knock one door, two doors, three doors and all, and we leave it. But here, what is the attitude of Colonel Sanders? He did not leave at any cost. I have to sell my recipe. So after knocking 1,000 doors, he got the first order. That is attitude. Next, coming to, so here we have stopped. Next, today we will see some more great personalities. Shall I turn to page number 15? Yes. As a young cartoonist, Walt Disney faced many rejections from the newspaper editors who said he had no talent. One day, a minister at a church hired him to draw some cartoons. Disney was working out of a small mouse infested shed near the church. After seeing a small mouse, he was inspired. That was the start of Mickey Mouse. So here, Walt Disney, he is a cartoonist. Now you can see animations and all. It became very popular. He had talent, Walt Disney, but the newspaper editors, they rejected his pictures and said, you don't have any talent. One day, a minister means a man who works in a church, he called Walt Disney and he hired him for some pictures. So he was sitting near the church and watching a small mouse. So he got an idea by seeing that small mouse and he started drawing pictures. That is the start of the Mickey Mouse. So what is the failure? Not failure. What were the rejections it was made here? The newspaper editors, they said, you don't have any talent. But he did not lose his hope. Finally, he became the cartoonist. Now the animation and all becoming very popular, no? Yes. Next, coming to the next personality. So your success. So one statement you see really it is very inspiring to us. Successful people don't do great things. They only do small things in a great way. So all the see, just look at Walt Disney. So he worked out at a small mouse and he became a great cartoonist. So successful people don't do things in a great way. Sorry, successful people don't do great things. They only do small things in a great way. We overall think it is just a small mouse, but from that small mouse he became a big cartoonist. One day, a partially deaf 4-year-old kid came home with a note in his pocket from his teacher. Your Tommy is too stupid to learn, get him out of the school. His mother read the note and answered, my Tommy is not stupid to learn. I will teach him myself. And that Tommy grew up to be the great Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison had only 3 months of formal schooling and he was partially deaf. So, one more great personality here is Thomas Edison. He was partially deaf and his teacher, she has written a note and put him in his pocket and sent to his mother. So, what does that note contain? Your Tommy is, he is not fit for studying in the school. He is so too stupid to learn in the school. Now look at, so at that age, we can't expect that I should have. Now we'll see one more great personality, that is Thomas Edison. We all know that he invented bulb. Okay. So at the age of he is partially deaf. At the age of 4 years old, his school teacher, she has sent a note in his pocket to his mother. So that note contains that your Tommy here means Edison. He is too stupid to learn in the school. He is too weak. He is unfit to study in the school. We can't imagine a 4-year-old boy having a goal and all. So just keep Thomas Alva Edison aside. Look at the attitude of his mother. The boy came to his home and showed that small note to his mother. It stated that your Tommy is too stupid to learn. Then his mother, again she has sent a note to the teacher stating that my Tommy is not stupid to learn. I will teach him myself. That is the attitude of his mother. The teacher stated that your child is unfit. He is partially deaf. He is unfit to study in his school. But his mother took it as a challenge. And again she has sent a note to his teacher stating that my Tommy is not stupid. I can teach my Tommy myself. And this Thomas Edison, he had his education in the school just only for 3 months. Okay, so what are the failures of Thomas Edison is, he lost his factory at the age of 67 in 1914. At the age of 61, he put all his efforts on his factory. But one day what happened? His factory was burned. So if you want to claim insurance also, but he got very low insurance on his factory. So after 1 week of this disaster, he invented a phonograph, record player. In the olden days, we used to have a record player, no? Big round like CD. They used to put on, they used to play. That is the phonograph. That is the attitude of Thomas Alva Edison. So before inventing the bulb, so how many times he failed? After failing 1,000 times, he succeeded in inventing the bulb. So look at the attitudes of all these great personalities. So they did not feel that failure is, they did not feel that failure, if they fail, we have to leave. But they did not leave it. But just like see how if you hit a ball, it bounces back. The same way. So if they fail once, again they learn the mistakes from the failure and they went for the second attempt. So this is the attitude of these great personalities. So Abraham Lincoln, P.T. Forrest, Wright brothers, Colonel Alexander, Walt Disney, Thomas Edison. So just imagine if Thomas Edison has not invented the bulb, everyone would have been in darkness, isn't it? So we think that all these great personalities are really lucky, but if you see at the back of the success, then you see many failures. So if you see our hand, so one side of our hand is a little bit dark, isn't it, children? So do we expect that the other side is also dark? White. So this is white, and we can't expect that other side is also white. So that means at the back of success there are many failures. Okay, children? So one day a young man went to a philosopher. The name of the philosopher is Socrates. And he asked the philosopher, what is the secret for, sir, please tell me what is the secret of success? Then what did Socrates said, the philosopher said, we will see. Yes, a young man asked Socrates the secret to success. Socrates told the young man to meet him near the river the next morning. Oh, the young man came to Socrates and asked, please tell me the secret of success. Okay, well, I'll tell you the secret of success. So next day you come to me and meet me near the river the next morning. They met. Socrates asked the young man to walk with him toward the river. So what did the Socrates do? He asked, the next day the young man came and the Socrates took him to the river. So they both went into the river. They went deep into the river and the level of water is rising up. So it came near to the neck. So again still Socrates was taking him towards the river. So the level of the water reached to his forehead, and immediately what Socrates did? He ducked his head. He held his head and ducked him in the water. When you are put in the water, so what you will do? If you We'll stop breathing through our nose and mouth. So what we will do, we'll struggle in the water. When you are put in the water, what you will do? You will struggle for your life, for your air in the water. So immediately what Socrates did, before that he was turning very blue. That means he is not getting oxygen. He was turning blue, and then Socrates, he took him out of the river, water. So when you are taken out from the water, immediately what do? We will gasp, means we will gasp for air, isn't it? So in the same way, the young man, when he was taken out of the water, he was very badly in need of air. Immediately he gasped like this. Okay, then Socrates said, that is the secret of success. So here, when you are put in the water, you are very much badly in need of air. When you want success, how you needed air, then definitely you will get the success. So then Socrates, that is the secret of success. So if you want success, what you should have is, you should have the burning desire. If you have the burning desire, definitely you will get success. So just like if you burn a small matchstick, how much heat do you get? Very small heat. In the same way, a weak desire cannot produce great results. Just like a small fire cannot produce more heat, a weak desire cannot produce great results. So that is why, in order to get success, what you need is, you need a burning desire. So in our life there are many setbacks. Setbacks means hurdles. We have many hurdles in our life which cannot be avoided in our life. But what we have to do is, if we have to question ourselves, what did I learn from my setback? Setback means failures, hurdles. In Telugu, attack, we will say no that. Okay. So after every setback, we have to question ourselves, what did I learn from the setback? What did I learn from the setback? Then only we can succeed in our life. So we have seen these many great personalities, how they succeeded in their life. They failed many times, and finally they did not leave. They did not take their failures as a dead end, and finally they reached. So what is the cause for all this success is their burning desire. Burning desire is the starting point of all accomplishment. So children, even in your life also, set up a goal. That goal should be a burning desire in your life, and stick on to that goal. And just like how these great personalities have succeeded in their life, in the same way you also work hard. Don't leave that goal, and finally you have to reach your destination. Children, so far you have listened the lesson now. So from this lesson, what is your assignment is, name of the successor, what are the failures he faced, and what are the success they have made. You write it in a table. For example, if you see, I'll give you an example. So successor, Abraham Lincoln. So what are the failures in his life? Failed in business, failed in senatorial race, all his failures he write on, and finally what is the success? You write, he became the president of America. Okay children? So children, you make a table and write down name of the person You can, this is the assignment for your children, page number 20. Right children? That is the assignment. Okay children, so for attitude is altitude. So wonderful, inspiring lesson. And one more lesson, every successful story is also a great failures. So these many personalities really they are very inspiring. So finally what I want to say is one thing, don't fear and don't put a question mark in your life. Fear and doubt. So if you have fear and doubt in your mind, definitely you will not succeed. Like see how positive and negative vibes, if they join together, what will happen? It leads to what? Short circuit. Okay, so everything will burn. If both the wires combine together, it short circuits, no? Or short circuit. In the same way, if you have fear and doubt in your mind, everything will be burned. So don't have fear in your mind and don't have doubt in your mind. So what you should have is the burning desire. If you want to succeed in your life, you should have the burning desire. So in the next class, we'll come with one more great personality. Until then, have a nice day.